We start with a formula to solve each problem. A right triangle has two sides that measure 8 centimeters and 15 centimeters. What is the area of the square that is attached to the hypotenuse? So, we know that the Pythagorean theorem is c squared is equal to a squared plus b squared. This hypotenuse here is c, which means if this is a square, this is also c. So the area is equal to c squared. That we know. So now we do substitute. C we don't have a value for, we're going to need to calculate that. A, we'll go with 8. So it's equal to 8 squared. Plus B, we're going to go with 15. So 15 squared. So now we're going to solve it. 8 squared is equal to 64. 15 squared is equal to 225. When you add that together, it equals 289, and that is equal to c squared. So the area is equal to c squared. So the area is equal to the area is 289 centimeters squared. So that's your solution for that one. Next up, we're finding the surface area of a cube. So we need to identify our formula first and make sure that we've chosen the correct one. For the surface area of a cube, surface area is equal to 6 times the side length squared. So in this case, that's 6 times S is 3 meters in this case. So it's 3 squared. And then we solve it. So that's equal to 6 times 9, which is equal to 54 meters squared. So the surface area is 54 meters squared. Lastly, part C, find the area of the shaded region. So, we've got little ticks on the side of this box, which indicates that all 4 sides are the same, which means it's a square. And we know that the area of the square is equal to s squared. And in this case, s is 6 centimeters, so the area is equal to 6 squared, which 6 squared is 36, and we're dealing with centimeters, so 36 centimeters squared. So that's the entire square. The triangle inside it, the formula for that, area is equal to base times height divided by 2. So base is this full length here, which because it's a square is also 6 centimeters. And the height is the full height of the square, so again 6 centimeters, and then we'll divide by 2. And here I actually did the substitution up there. So to solve it, 6 times 6 is 36, divided by 2 gives you 18 centimeters squared. So the area of the shaded region only is going to be the area of the square, so it's 36 centimeters squared, minus the area of the white triangle, which was 18 centimeters squared, which actually equals 18 centimeters squared. So the shaded region has an area of 18 centimeters squared. Now just another thing to note about the relationships between the area of a square and the area of a triangle. If you've got a triangle that shares the base and height of a square, the area of the triangle itself is half of the area of your square. And you'll see that area of square was 36, the triangle was 18, that's half. So it's the other half that's not triangle. And if you look at the area formula, This is base times height for a square, also known as side times side. Base times height, in this instance, it's going to be the same numbers, we're just dividing it by 2. So the triangle area is half that of the square that it's inside. All right, last page of the chapter, here we go.